Nauert told a regular briefing that sanctions were choking off money supply to North Korea and it was feeling the effect, but even so Pyongyang was not showing that they are anywhere near desiring to have talks. The situation on the Korean peninsula where the attention of the whole world is focused has reached the touch-and-go point and a nuclear war may break out any moment, North Korea's Deputy UN Ambassador Kim In-ryong told a UN General Assembly committee on Monday. South Korea and the United States began week-long joint naval drills in the waters around the Korean peninsula on Monday, involving about 40 ships from both militaries, including the nuclear-powered USS Ronald Reagan aircraft carrier, South Korea's defense ministry said. North Korean state media said on Tuesday the Allies' desperate efforts to block North Korea's advance only showed it should continue its nuclear program to the last. The DPRK has been fully ready for all the U.S. is resorting to, including sanctions, pressure and military option, as it has the tremendous nuclear force for self-defense and irresistible strength of self-reliance and self-development, the official KCNA news agency said in a commentary. Asked about the North Korean envoy's warning of nuclear war, Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman Liu Kong said it would not be in anyone's interest. China still hopes that all parties, in this situation where things on the Korean peninsula are highly complex and sensitive, can exercise restraint and do more to benefit the lowering of tensions in the region, Liu told a daily news briefing. The UN Security Council has ratcheted up sanctions on North Korea over its nuclear and ballistic missile programs since 2006. The most recent UN sanctions banned exports of coal, iron ore, and seafood, aimed at cutting off a third of the North's total annual exports of $3 billion. On Monday, the head of cyber intelligence at B Systems plc said North Korea's Lazarus hacking group was probably responsible for a recent cyber heist in Taiwan. Taiwan's central news agency said last week that hackers had sought to steal some $60 million from the Far Eastern Bank, but it had recovered all but $500,000. B Systems and others have previously linked Lazarus to an $81 million cyber heist at Bangladesh's central bank last year. North Korea has recently allowed citizens as young as 12 to bet on horse races for the first time as the country scrambles to unearth new sources of hard currency amid intensifying international sanctions. Punters had previously risked 3 years hard labor for gambling in the tightly controlled state, but the growing importance of private markets means more people have money to spend on leisure, experts said. Lee Sang-kyun, a researcher at the Institute of Unification Studies at Seoul's Yuho Women's University, said wealthy North Koreans had to pay for such activities with Chinese or U.S. currency. Many North Koreans make lots of money from the market, dine at hamburger restaurants and go shopping, all of which help fatten regime coffers. That's part of the reason why the regime still has some financial latitude, despite international sanctions, Lee said.